Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw from the title, today we are doing a Sephora haul. Find it so therapeutic to go into Sephora and spend my coins, but I actually purchased most of these things in store because they are slowly but surely opening up some stores back here in New York. So actually I think almost all of them are open. So I went to a couple of different stores and picked up some things that I had my eye on and just like some backups or things that I needed. I also have some goodies from Mac, but we're just gonna go ahead and get started with what I got from Sephora. First up is something that I always pick up when I'm doing a Sephora haul. I go through this like water. This is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is my favorite spot cleaner for my brushes. It is amazing. It's literally the only one you will ever need. Usually I pick up the jumbo size of this online, but I ended up going with this little set because I needed a new tin. So basically you pour this liquid into this container and then you just swirl your brush inside. You dry it off on a bounty and it is clean. So you still want to go in and clean your brushes with actual brush shampoo, or if you use like dishwashing soap, whatever you use, you still want to like actually clean them like for a deep clean. But this stuff is magical when you need a brush cleaned instantly. It dries really quickly. It's 99.99% bacteria free, rinse free formula, so you don't have to rinse this off. You do not use water with this. You want to be very careful because this stuff is very flammable, and I personally like the smell. It kind of has like a vanilla scent, and I feel like my clients really like it too. When they smell my brushes, they always mention like something smells really good on the makeup, but it's this. So I picked up this little set again because I needed a new container. Mine got like rusty and gross. So some good old Cinema Secrets. I feel like in every haul I have to mention this. I'm always talking about it on Instagram. If you don't have that in your life, you need it. Next up is something that I've actually been using ever since I did this haul, like ever since I purchased it. It's definitely going in my favorites, this and the next product, because I've been using them. These are like the only two products that I kept going in the bag for, and I kept like putting it back in the bag just because I wanted to feature it in this haul. This is the new Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent Honey. And honey, this is my whole entire life. Like, I don't even see myself using the original translucents unless I get very fair, or like if a client is pretty fair, because this shade is perfect. Like, I'm gonna need you to go out and get this. So it has this yellow banana tint to it, but it's not too dark of a yellow. I've actually been testing it out on some of my clients by just, you know, dispensing it onto a spatula, and it's just like the most universal, most flattering yellow shade. They do have a shade that's deeper than this, but I just, you know I love me a good yellow powder. Like, I just feel like yellow is so flattering on the skin. If you have a yellow undertone, do yourself a favor and switch over to using a powder with a yellow undertone. It makes the world of a difference. There's something about this one that just leaves your skin so like matte and airbrush. If you're using a powder that's too light, it actually will accentuate like dryness and pores. So if you're using the right powder, your makeup will come out flawless. Even if it's the same formula, just changing the color, I'm telling you, it will change your makeup game. So I'm gonna need like 3 more of these because this is my new obsession. I haven't picked up my Ben Nye Banana. I have been using the Huda powders on my clients, but this right here, it's everything to me. Along with this lip balm. Okay, so y'all know I go hard, and I've always gone hard for the Kopari lip glossy. I actually ran out of it, like the one that I had in my purse, and I ran out of all of the backups that I had. I probably had like 4. It's real when you have 4 backups of a product, especially a lip balm. But I love me a glossy lip. Even when I'm wearing no makeup, I want shine on my lips. Like, it's just what I love. So I love the Kopari because it's conditioning and glossy, not too thick, and I just love the scent. I love everything about it. But Laneige. I feel like I've heard someone say this is the correct way to say it, and I'm still saying it wrong. Whatever. Lip Glowy Balm. So you guys know I was obsessed with the pear, which is the green one. So good. It smells so delicious. And then they came out with Gummy Bear. So I didn't know what to expect, and then reading the reviews, everyone said it tasted or like smelled like medicine. But this has been my new obsession. So I had this sitting in the Sephora bag just waiting for this video to be filmed. It's been quite hectic. I've had a ton of work like freelancing and stuff. So this bag has been sitting on my table, and every single day, it's so pathetic. Like every single day I will go and get this lip balm out of this bag. I'll take it with me to run errands. I put it on in the morning, I put it a little bit on at night. It literally tastes like grape heaven, and I'm not really a grape fan. If I'm at the store and I'm picking up a soda, I'm not going for grape. I used to like grape soda, but this, I don't know what it is. It's just so delicious. So I've been picking it up every single time and putting it back in the bag and taking it out. I'm obsessed with it. So I feel like I still have a ton, but it's getting me really nervous that it's a limited edition scent and it's sold out online. So I'm gonna have to find it in store and buy like 3 more because it's just so good. Oh, and the best part, hello, I forgot. The best part is that it comes out like a baby pink, kind of like actually like a lilac shade. It's like the most precious baby pink with a little bit of purple. It's just like my favorite shade of pink, and it leaves your lips looking so youthful. My lips naturally have more of like a reddish tone, but I love it when they look more pink. Obviously, I love me a nude lip and I love me a pinky lip. And naturally, my lips aren't pink. They're more of like a red, I guess maybe like even purple tone, but this will have your lips looking young and fresh and so, so good. How often do you get compliments on a lip balm? Like when you're wearing a lip balm, how often do you get a compliment on it? Like it has to be really good. The color has to be perfect. And then the scent slash flavor just tops it all off. And it does leave your lips super shiny. And I haven't noticed any like drying out. You know, obviously it's a lip balm, but it also is gonna give you a glow. So it's a lip glowy balm. So I picked up 2 lip balms, but honestly I feel like I'm neglecting my Kopari. Now that I found this with that perfect pinky purple hue, I'm like, the clear Kopari, I don't even know who she is anymore. Next up is a product that I already love and swear by. This is the Lancome Grandiose Extreme Volume Mascara. So they have the Grandiose Mascara, but this is the Grandiose Extreme, and it is like my favorite for my top lashes. Like right now I have lash extensions and they're quite full, so probably won't be using this in a while because I don't use this on my lower lashes because I just don't trust anything other than the Kevyn Aucoin and the MAC. But when I don't have lash extensions, my lashes are long but thin. So if you have lashes like me and you really want them to look voluminous, very, very black and thick, this is the mascara for you. So for me, I look for a mascara that's volumizing and just like thickening and just dark, as opposed to like a curling or a lengthening mascara. And this Case Closed is the best for that. So if you're into that kind of look, you want like that chunky, thick, voluminous, but not spidery lash look, Grandiose Extreme by Lancome, the best. You're welcome. Speaking of lashes, I got these 2 lashes from Lily Lashes, and I got these in store, and I believe they're in collaboration with Sephora or maybe like a Sephora exclusive. I'm not too sure, but I love this packaging. Isn't it so cute and very like tropical vacation vibes? And I've actually never seen these styles. So we have Miami Light, which I got these for my clients. I wish I could use them myself. I just miss using Lily Lashes. They do kind of give me a little bit of an allergy, but I miss the styles so much. So I was wearing Miami for like the longest time. Miami is such a popular lash style for Lily Lashes. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not like your first beginner lash you're gonna love. It's definitely for the glam moment. I mean, unless you're bold, maybe. But most of my clients don't really like the super exaggerated lashes. They want something flirty to open up their eyes, but they don't like the dramatic styles. And the thing about Miami, the original Miami, is that they're very separated. So they're like spiky and kind of like wispy, but they have like separation. It's not like a cat eye lash. It's almost like the same length throughout the whole lash. So I got these for my clients because these are a more wearable version of Miami, both of these. So again, these are Miami Light. And I love that they're still really full. And they have that similar style where they're almost like the same length across, but they're just not as long. So the original Miamis have these like bigger gaps in between the lash clusters, which can make them look very dramatic. I mean, I love me a Miami, and if a client ever tells me to put a Miami on them, I will. But I just think these are more wearable. And then we have Miami Short. So these kind of have the same concept where it has kind of like that long lash throughout the whole band. It's not like a cat eye lash that's going from shorter to longer. Those are nice for people who have that kind of eye shape, but I feel like for most people who have like hooded eyes, smaller eyes, they would really benefit from a lash like this. This really will open up your eye and just make them look a lot bigger. So these are just shorter in length. So because Miami Short is shorter in length, they look fuller and like darker, where Miami Light just looks a little bit wispier. So there they are. And I am already obsessed with these. I cannot wait to put them on a client. I feel like one of the most important things when it comes to doing makeup is a good lash. You can have a bomb base, a great eyeshadow look, but you can ruin an entire look with the wrong lash. I know a ton of people get like dupes on Amazon or on like Wish or just like random websites, but me personally, I like to invest in my lash and give like a good quality lash. And if the client is comfortable with applying lashes themselves, they can always reuse them. I like to give them the box, the container, store them properly, and they'll have like the name and everything and the details. So I personally love investing in a good lash for my clients. Next up, I picked this up because of Charlene. So while I was in Tulum, I one night forgot my makeup, or like I just didn't have my makeup with me, so I did like a quick beat with her makeup, and I ended up falling in love with a couple of things. This is one of them. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheats Lip Pencil in the shade Foxy Brown, and you guys know I stick to what I know, especially when it comes to lip liners. Like I just stick to what I know and what works for me. So like Anywhere Caffeine, MAC Cork, MAC Strip Down, like those are my top 3. But I tried this out and my lips looked so full and so plump, and you guys went crazy over it when I posted some pictures that night when I was in Tulum. You guys were like, oh my god, that lip is everything, your lips look so full, did you just get them done? But it was the lip liner. So again, Foxy Brown, and obviously it's a brown, and these lip liners are definitely creamier than the pencils that I love, like Anywhere Caffeine and like the MAC ones. So this is definitely more of like a creamy one, but this blended in to a light pinky nude lipstick with a nice gloss on top. It's just giving you I just got my lips done vibes, and I just love me a brown lip liner. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection, Foxy Brown. This next purchase was influenced by Aaliyah J, my girl Aaliyah. She mentioned that she loves this Anastasia Luminous foundation, and so I said, you know what, why not? Let me try it out. I'm in the market for a new foundation because my skin has been extremely dry. I mean, I always say that, but lately it's been on another level of dry. So this foundation, I was a little bit scared because when I thought Anastasia, I thought, is it gonna break me out? Like, how are the ingredients? I don't know. I just feel like they're more makeup based than like, not skincare, but just, I don't know. I just thought it's not gonna work for me, but it's actually vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, non-comedogenic, suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, no flashback. I mean, how much better can it get? So this is a luminous foundation, but I turn all of my foundations matte, even though I'm dry. Because I have texture, I have to wear my foundation matte, because if I leave it dewy, you can just see the texture on my skin. I feel like when it's matte, it will look a little drier, but you won't see like texture or anything like that. So I ended up going with shade 332C. Obviously during the pandemic, you cannot try on foundations. So the gentleman that was helping me out was super helpful, and I actually had picked up 2 shades, but this is the one that matches me better, and he was right. The one that I picked was just too golden, but I was kind of thrown off by the C. I'm like, you sure? Like a cool tone foundation, I'm pretty warm. He was like, actually they kind of mixed up some of the shades, or they called some of them cool when they weren't, just to kind of make it like an even shade range. I don't know. It sounded to me like, don't listen to the shade names. So I'm just noticing my bottle says 310C and the box is 332C. So this is 310C, not 332C. And as you can see, it definitely isn't like a cool tone shade. You can see it has like a yellow, almost like a neutral undertone, but in person it's a little bit more golden. It definitely looks darker in person than on camera. I feel like it's pulling brighter, maybe because of the lights. Either way, I'm super excited to wear this, especially with a full face, because that would be the true test of how it looks and if the shade is a good match for me. Next up is an item that I was trying to get my hands on in person for the longest. Like, I literally called every Sephora store in New York trying to find this product. If you watch my stories, you already know what I'm talking about. And the audacity of me, I did this whole egg hunt search for this, ended up ordering it online, and I still haven't even tried it. I waited so long and I wanted to talk to you guys about this. It has great reviews on Sephora, but my theory is that It was part of like an influencer box or something like that. So a lot of people are leaving it good reviews, which makes other people want to buy it. I don't know. It's just like a whole domino effect with the whole like review system. But anyway, this is the Gucci bronzer, and specifically I wanted this shade because I saw it in person and this was my shade and it was sold out literally in all of New York. You could not get this. So I got it online and it was sold out even online for a minute. Let's talk about it. It comes in a cute little pouch, this cute little pink pouch. And are you ready for this? Like, are you kidding? I'm not even like a blue or a turquoise kind of person, but this is gorgeous. So it has this really pretty gold and teal like turquoise packaging. Just feels expensive. This is something you would find in your mother's closet or your grandmother's closet, like very vintage. So here she is in all of her glory. I heard that she smells really good too. Definitely smells really, really good. Kind of like perfume, which I know a lot of people aren't into, but I just cannot wait to put this on my face. Compact does have a mirror, and then underneath this little Gucci brush, which I probably will not use, but I just cannot wait to bronze up my face with this. It does look matte. Let's just watch her. Again, this is shade number 3. Oh my God. It feels like butter. Wow. Super smooth finish. And the shade number 3 is, I feel like, the most neutral out of the, I think there's 4. 4 was just too red toned for me, so I went with 3. And I just can't wait to put this all over my face. The next time I'm gonna do my makeup, I'm gonna use all of my new goodies. I cannot wait. Ridiculously priced. But this is my first Gucci makeup item and I'm excited to play with her. I actually already opened up this next one. This is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Volume Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras for the lower lashes. This is super duper black. It isn't waterproof, but on me it is. So I have pretty long lower lashes, and the way that my face is set up, most mascaras will transfer onto my skin. It just kind of like touches. So this and the MAC Extended Play Giga Black, they're the only 2 mascaras that I can get away with using on my lower lashes. And the MAC Extended Play is a little bit more, I would say, like waterproof or water resistant, but I prefer the formula on this one. This one really like lengthens and just intensifies the lower lashes. Like this one's definitely darker than the MAC one, but sometimes I'll layer the 2. But if I want to look extra glam, Kevyn Aucoin, the Volume Mascara, bomb for the lower lashes. It really separates them because it has this really thin wand. So I wouldn't really use this on my tops unless I'm like desperate or I just need like a lengthening moment. But this for the lowers, it just coats every single lash. It grabs every single tiny little lash and really just makes it stand out. So love that. This is another product that I had tried out from Charlene's collection in Mexico that I actually really enjoyed using. So this is the Patrick Ta Major Brow Shaping Wax, and I feel like this is getting a ton of bad reviews online, maybe because people aren't using it correctly. So when I was using it, Charlene specifically told me to wet the brush, like wet the spoolie when using this product, because that's how it's intended to be used. But I guess if I had just purchased it myself and I didn't really read on it, I would just go ahead and use it with a spoolie like directly on the product and directly on the brows. But that's not how you're gonna get the best results. So this is what the packaging looks like. Super duper cute, very, very lightweight. And I'm really into brow gels. Like I love me a good old-fashioned clear brow gel. It's one of those steps that I can't miss in my routine because it really just makes my brows, 1, stay in place, but 2, it just brushes them exactly where I want them to go. So I've been using the Fenty one and I've been enjoying it. But I really did enjoy this one when I was using Charlene's, and it does have a mirror. A lot of people were saying they would never spend the money on this because they can just use like a soap for their brows, but for me, it's just not convenient to have like a soap laying around in my makeup collection, or I would want to get like the original soap brow product, and then you have to have like a container. It can get a little messy. I don't know. I just feel like for the price, it wasn't bad, and you do get quite a lot of product. Like you don't need a lot when you're using this. I mean, I didn't use a lot when I was brushing my brows. So you get your spoolie, I think you spray it, you go into the product, and then you apply it, or you go into the product, spray your brush. I have to like read it again, but I kind of forgot how the routine went. But I just remember my brows looking very fluffy and almost had like a laminated effect. And my brows aren't very long, so whatever can make them look longer, I'm here for that. So Patrick Ta Clear Brow Gel. Again, I'll be using this the next time I get ready, so I'm super excited for my next glam sesh. This I actually received from the brand, but they do sell it at Sephora, and I'm a fan of the brand. You guys know I've talked about Ellis Brooklyn Myth perfume. So they went ahead and sent me the travel version of their Sweet perfume, which looks like this. Super cute for your purse, and let's go ahead and spray it. Initially, I get like citrus clean vibes. It's reminding me of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. So the fragrance family is fresh. The scent type is cool spices, and the key notes are pear, marshmallow, and orris. Ellis Brooklyn perfumes are vegan and PETA certified cruelty free. Really, really, really good. It smells like an after the shower skin smell, like all of your lotions just mixed together with like your shower gel. So I can totally see myself wearing this in the summer or winter because it's cozy but fresh. But it also has this like rich feel to it. I'm sold. I'm gonna need a bigger bottle because it just smells really good. And they actually sent me a candle. So this is the Ellis Fable candle, and it says it was handmade in New York, which is really cool. Distributed by Ellis Brooklyn in Brooklyn, and inspired by literature, scents that tell a story. So this is an orange blossom scent. It has dewy violet, some honeysuckle, crisp amber, cedarwood. The moral of the story is kindness. Ooh. This candle has approximately 50 hours of burning time. This is what she looks like. It is a single wick candle. Really cute, simple packaging. It's kind of like an olive green, perfect for fall kind of color. One of you guys actually DM'd me about this scent. So I was actually gonna blindly buy the Travel Fable perfume, but now that I'm smelling it, I don't know if I would like it as a perfume. It's very like homey, woodsy, kind of like mystical smelling. Perhaps the perfume smells different. I have to burn it to actually smell it and give it a fair review, but I don't think I would wear this as a perfume. I prefer something like clean, citrus, fresh floral. Kind of smells like a library. Like, I don't know, it's just too woodsy for me, but I'm definitely gonna burn it, and I do love the packaging. I would love to see if they have other candles, because if they have a candle for Myth or for Sweet, that would be awesome. Speaking of Myth, they actually sent me the Hydra Parfum version of Myth, and I'm gonna be giving it away to one of you guys. So all you have to do is leave me a comment with your favorite product from this haul, and I will choose a winner, and I'll send out this perfume along with some other goodies to you. I have the original Myth, so I figured why not give it to you guys. It's such a good scent. It's one of my go-tos. I'm actually running really low on my Myth, so I wanted to just give that away to you guys. So thank you to Ellis Brooklyn for sending me those 3 products. And then last but not least, I just picked up some MAC lippies. I actually did a back to MAC. So if you bring in 6 MAC empty containers, I mean, they don't have to be empty, but preferably empty once you've used it up, they will give you a free lipstick, lip gloss, or eyeshadow of your choice at a MAC store. If you bring it to a MAC counter like at Macy's, I think you can only choose a lipstick. But either way, I got some free lippies. So I actually have never tried the shade. The lady that was helping me out recommended it to me. So this is Shrimpton. I just think the name is so funny. I don't know why it reminds me of SpongeBob, like Plankton. Maybe that's why, I don't know. But it's called Shrimpton, and it definitely has like a shrimpy color. It's like a peachy pink. And then I picked up 2 colors that I always go to. I'm actually not going to swatch these because I'm saving them for my clients. So I like to give my clients a nude lipstick with them to go, whether it's a lipstick or a lip gloss. I just like having a ton of options to give to them when they're leaving. So we have Myth, which you guys have seen me talk about, where, I mean, you guys probably all have Myth, and if you don't, you need it. Do not be afraid of these light shades. You can use them just in the center, blend it in with a darker lip liner. Myth is a staple. And I also picked up a Honey Love. Honey Love, I would say, is my absolute favorite MAC lipstick. It's just like my go-to. If I just had to pick one lipstick to keep from MAC, it would definitely be Honey Love, because I go through these the most, and it's just like a perfect nude shade. Like, I don't have to mix it with other things. It's just perfection. So MAC Myth and MAC Honey Love, and then Shrimpton, which I actually got for myself. And I also picked up a MAC lip gloss to give to my clients, and this is Lust. Lust. And Lust is such a go-to for me. I use it on myself, use it on my clients, and I love to gift Lust to my brides. It's like the perfect pinky nude color. It goes perfect on top of any other MAC lipstick or on top of anything. Sometimes I'll just do like a lip liner and then Lust. If a lipstick is coming out too nude, like if it's just looking too brown or too pale, I feel like Lust always saves the day, and I'll always top off a lip with Lust if I feel like it's just not coming out how I want it on a client. So I did pick that up to give away to a client so that they can take with them and touch up throughout the day. So that is everything that I picked up at Sephora. Don't forget to leave me that comment so you guys can enter to win this perfume. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.
Wow.